ഓക്കെ പറഞ്ഞോ. പറഞ്ഞോ.
ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, എൻ്റെ പുതിയ വീട്ടിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. എൻ്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരൻ ശ്രീനാഥ്. ഞങ്ങളിന്ന് ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് ഓടിക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണ്, ബോയിങ് 737.
ഇവിടെ എൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട് അഖിലിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഞങ്ങളൊരു വീഡിയോ ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് സിമുലേഷൻ, ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് ഓടിക്കുക എന്നൊരു അനുഭവത്തിലേക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ എത്തിച്ചേരുകയാണ്. അത് നിങ്ങളിലേക്ക് പകർന്നു തരികയാണ് ഈ വീഡിയോയിലൂടെ.
അപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ പോകാൻ പോവാണ് ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് പറത്താനായിട്ട്. ശരിക്കും ബോയിങ് 737ൻ്റെ കോക്പിറ്റാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലുള്ളത്. നമുക്കത് കാണാം. This is a simulator of a Boeing 737-800NG aircraft. It's a 1:1 scale, and we have this airplane simulator in Phoenix Market City Mall, Kurla West. We also have this simulator in Bangalore, Garuda Mall, as well as T2 terminal in Mumbai, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So in this simulator, you get the opportunity to sit on the pilot chair, the captain chair, and operate the flight by yourself. You get to perform takeoff, cruise, landing, all by yourself. We will be here as an instructor to guide you step-by-step process. We will answer all your queries, and you get the first hand on what it takes to fly a commercial jet. It's an amazing, thrilling, enticing experience. You get a very firm idea how it works behind those closed doors. So we can choose destinations such as Dubai, New York, Hong Kong, London, Paris, anywhere around the world. Here you can see, I'll just brief you about a little bit of the instruments. This is called MCP, Mode Control Panel. We can set up the speed of this airplane. Here, this is the speed knob. This is the heading. Heading is about the left and right direction, the movement of the aircraft. There are total 360 degrees. We'll set up the heading here and move the aircraft. This is the altitude, how high you're climbing. So, and this is the autopilot panel. We got two autopilot, command A, command B. We can engage either one of those. And here we have the primary flight display. This is called attitude indicator or artificial horizon. There we can see the sky and the ground, and the artificial horizon we have. On the left you can see, read the speed. On the right we got the altitude. This is called navigation display. It's like a map in your mobile phone. There's a tiny triangle that represents your aircraft, and this is your current heading, the heading which we are looking here. This will show your current heading, which heading your direction facing. This is where you see the engine parameters. This is called CDO, Control Display Unit. They also call it Flight Management Computer, FMC. So basically Flight Management Computer is in the basement of the aircraft. So there we have the keyboard and the display where we program the route, we calculate the takeoff and landing speed, the fuel, estimate time, and several other stuff. This is the brain of the airplane regarding the operation. This is called pedestal column. We got the throttle levers. Throttle levers control the engine power. Well, there's a myth that if you want to climb, you have to pull up. If you want to descend, you have to push down. No, that's not how it works. To climb, you have to add the engine power. Like a car, if you want to climb on a hilltop, you add the engine power. Yes. Okay. If you don't add the engine power, what happens? The speed will reduce. It won't climb. Same thing with the airplane. To climb, you add the power, aircraft starts climbing. Similarly, if you coming downwards, you need to keep the engine power idle. Yeah. If you keep the engine running on high RPM, then it will lower speed. Similarly, in aircraft, you want to reduce the engine power to descend. So climb and descent is done by the engine power. If you keep the engine power stable and you simply pull, the speed will decrease. Or push, the speed will increase. And this is left and right. Alright, we got the flaps lever, the speed brake lever, the flaps. Flaps are the extensions of wings behind. They increase the wing surface area. What happens with flaps is it creates a drag. It provides extra lift. So at lower speed like takeoff and landing, we got to use flaps. This is the parking brake. What does the speed brake does? Speed brakes are they show up above the wings. After landing, they kill the speed. Even while descending, the aircraft may overspeed, or maybe you want to control the speed in a particular parameters. So you use speed brake to keep the speed under control as desired. This is fire extinguisher for engine 1, engine 2, APU. APU is a tiny engine in the tail of aircraft. It's called auxiliary power unit. So the APU, they keep it running on ground to provide minimum electricity. Okay. This is where we have the radio panels and the audio, and this is the overhead panel. There are a lot of stuff. You may see this confusing, but it's pretty easy. Easier than cooking, I would say. Yeah, but it is. Then we have the several systems. This is alternate flight controls. We got the navigation system here. This is fuel system. We got 3 tanks: center tank, left tank, right tank. So there are fuel pump for each tank. Here we have the electrical panel. You can see the voltage ampere of several systems. We got the standby power. Okay. There we have the generator power from the engines. If the APU is running, we connect the APU with this. If the engines are running, we use the engine generator power with this. Alright. There we have the circuit breaker, the light. You can see the panel brightness. Alright. This is equipment cooling switch. This is emergency light exist. You might have heard the cabin crew saying, okay, this is the emergency light. This is where the magic sound comes from. Fast and simple sign. Okay, these are the 2 wipers. We don't have windows, so we do not require wipers. Okay, this is where ice and protection things are controlled. Window heat, the heat of the 4 windows so that we don't get foggy conditions because due to the temperature difference outside and inside. Probe in, we heat. There are probes, pitot tubes just below the cockpit. Nose, around the nose of the airplanes. We need to heat them so that we don't get ice condition on them. They measure the speed and altitude of the airplane. Then we have the wing and engine anti-ice. They blow the hot air from the engine into the wing, so there is no icing condition on those. Then we have the hydraulic pumps. We have the cockpit voice recorder called CVR. This is pressurization panel. You can see read the pressurization in the cabin bed. And here we have pneumatic system. We can control the temperature in the cabin. There we have the bleed air system. Bleed air means there are air from the engines or the APU. The bleed air means part of the air is being blown into the cabin for air conditioning as well as pressurization. So that's bleed air system. APU bleed is required to start up the engines. There we set how much pressurization we require. These are the engine start switches, like we have the start plug-in vehicle. They make similarly. These are the exterior lights, the landing lights. The lights which glows the runway on the nose of the aircraft. These are the lights which blinks about the aircraft. The red thing, as well as on the wing. Yes, and the logo. You know the vertical stabilizer. The logo you see. No, vertical in the night when the aircraft flies, like Indigo, this light showing up Indigo. Logo lights. Okay, this is called EFIS, where you can change the screen, zoom in, zoom out on this navigation display, as well as several other stuff we have. Okay, these are the standby instrument. We got the artificial horizon here. We got the
same like this.
Yes, we got 3 actually. 1, 2, 3. Altimeter. We got analog altimeter and the airspeed indicator. Indicated airspeed, you call it. So why do we have standby instruments? Suppose we are flying, both pilots. Your aircraft says you're going left. My aircraft says I'm going right. Which one to believe? Check for this. If it says left, yours also saying left, means mine is wrong, and we have to follow yours. So there have been several incidents where pilots got disorientated because their instruments are showing incorrect reading. There was one incident, one Boeing 747 Air India crashed in Bandra immediately after takeoff. It was on New Year Eve. I do not recall the year exactly. So what happened is, pilot flying, he was getting this disorientation. That aircraft is climbing. We don't want it to climb. We was pushing. But actually, the aircraft was very close to the sea, pitched. So that's the reason it's very important. There have been several such incidents. So that's the reason standby instruments are very important.
Any emergency power supplies there?
Emergency power supply, as in,
If it is failed.
yeah, if one engine has failed, then sure, you have the power supply from the second engine.
Okay.
Both the engines have failed, then you can use the APU power.
Oh, that's
Okay, and there is one tiny little fan that drops out of the fuselage of the aircraft. You can see below it, India, Alpha, that's correct. We are going to depart from this runway 15, climbing to the 7,000 feet. We are already at 1,100 feet. Navigate and come back and land in approximate 25 minutes of flight time. On the left, you'll see the speed. On the right, you'll see the altitude. This is our heading on the airplane. Tiny triangle is the aircraft itself. This is where you set the target altitude and the target speed. Put the auto throttle on. Control the engine. After takeoff, we make it 250.
Okay.
Set the heading, runway heading, which is 149 degrees. Heading is here, HEAD 149. Check here, what is it?
150. Sure. 5200.
Make it 7,000. Okay, make it 7. Braking system set it RTO, that is engine takeoff. If anything goes wrong while takeoff, it will apply brakes. Fan set to 5 degrees to provide lift while takeoff. Takeoff and landing low speed we use that. Push it forward is 150. Left and left. Right. Right. Good job. Now this is perfect. Pull a little bit. Not too much. Pull. Release. Touchdown, reversal, speed brake. Speed brake comes about wings after landing. So we have auto brakes in the wheels, engine reverse, and the speed brake to slow down aeroplane. Check the speed. How much is the speed? 86. When the speed comes below 60, put them down. Speed brake down. Set. Excellent. Did it well. आपने अच्छा अप्लाई किया, बहुत अच्छा अप्लाई किया और आपको सारा कुछ बिना किसी प्रोग्रामिंग के हम लोगों ने किया टोटल वीडियो और आपने बहुत अच्छे से
So guys, don't forget to like the video, comment it and share it.
And subscribe.
Okay. Hi guys. ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് ഓടിക്കാത്തവരായിട്ട് ആരുമില്ലെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. അതിൽ ഞാൻ